Officially, it is now time to learn more about the types of lighting fixtures we face here on our street. It is also now time to cover other types of light bulbs which fall under both categories of lighting. My partner, Mr. Matthew and I conducted multiple researches regarding two of the most popular light bulbs out there today. Ultimately, the two most popular and most common light bulbs are fluorescent and incandescent bulbs, which are most commonly mounted on many of our lighting units worldwide. Fluorescent bulbs are much brighter than incandescent by nature. It is known that fluorescent lighting is linked to depleting the eyesight sharpness and the quality if the eye is exposed to it on a regular basis. Since fluorescent lighting is brighter than incandescent, it obviously is the greater contributor to light pollution. Incandescent bulbs save less energy than fluorescent and aren't as bright, but ultimately both are high in number in our cities today. That's simply why it's so hard to see our nature's beautiful sky, and why it's so hard to see a number of aged people without glasses today. Fluorescent and incandescent bulbs. They balance each other out. Fluorescent, less expensive, brighter, and save more energy. Incandescent, more expensive, save less energy, and aren't as bright. Light pollution, these both affect it. As they come together, they balance each other out when it comes to our night skies, our glare. In fact, fluorescent bulbs are even worse for glare. Now, I have covered a lot of information regarding light pollutions in terms of causes prior. However, I wasn't able to completely justify its effects. What do you think about the effects of light pollution on nocturnal life? I will issue a park, for example. The Albufeira Nature Park is an outstanding 5,000 ha natural reserve that has been declared a site of community interest, a special protection area for birds, and a Ramsar wetland. The widely visited park is located just a few kilometers from the city of Valencia and requires management to balance the needs of the local habitats and the fauna with those people. Now, here comes in light pollution. Light pollution was identified as a major problem in the park. It has been disturbing the nocturnal life cycles of many species of plants and animals which require dark conditions in which to feed and reproduce. The inappropriate design of some street lamps, some mentioned to be cobra heads, from the urban development of the 1960s and the 1970s, was dispersing light into the sky. Imagine nocturnal life in the cities. When many of the cities were built, i.e. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York City, wildlife was forced away to a distant habitat or killed off due to heavy construction. Some more examples lie in the cities located near shores of large bodies of water. For example, sea turtles. When a new turtle is born, it relies on the moon to reach the shore. When excessive light glare from nearby bad lighting fixtures is present, the sea turtle is disoriented, causing it to lose its main direction point. This disorientation gives way to the risk of the sea turtles to become consumed by nocturnal predators. Some of you may ask the question of what you really should care about, yourself or animals. You must care about both. It's in the food chain where we dig all of our everyday foods. and where we play a vital role. In terms of consuming, of course. Besides light trespass, then, are there any types of other effects light glare and light pollution has on our daily lives? Unfortunately, yes indeed. If you are driving home at night on a regular and daily basis, you may have experience of being blinded by oncoming traffic or extremely powerful streetlights. In fact, many of the nearby buildings located next to the road are well lit, causing a distraction to drivers. Aside from that, electric light bulbs cause a fluctuation of light waves produced by electricity to be harmful to the people who look at them on a constant basis. Now, it's somewhat like UV rays, but since your pupils are large in the dark, a direct stare at those lights can cause an assist in eyesight depletion. An example lies in fluorescent lighting, which is extremely powerful and is harmful to the unaided eye if exposed to on a regular basis. Before we brush on facts regarding reduction of light pollution, I will justify what unnecessary and extra lighting fixtures do to our economy. Unnecessary light units around the USA cost around $13.7 billion each year for operation. This can post a huge gaping hole on our economy in terms of every single individual and the entire country itself, and of course its economy. Think about how much you can save by simply doing the key steps I will describe after this.